Welcome back to Couple Movie Watchers with Ryan and Anna. And today we're going to talk about Dexter's New Blood, Episode 2.
Yes, indeed, it's called Storm of F. We're not going to say the name because we don't know if Google like, you got profanity. So, no, we're talking about Dexter, New Blood, Storm of F. So Anna, walk us through the story. Like, how did you enjoy this episode compared to last week's episode?
It's one of those episodes where he messes up and he's trying to cover it up while something is happening. So, the last episode he killed the one guy, Matt.
Like an idiot. Uh-huh.
Yeah. And he, it's been a while since he's done it, so he left some traces around his place. So, like, as he's trying to cover it up, there's some police cars coming up to his place, and they want to search for this guy.
Well, before we go too far into Matt, let's talk about how he has his son Harrison there. And they're really trying to build that bond. And that's one thing I actually like about this episode more is to see his interaction as a father with Harrison. You know, Harrison's a grown kid now. I guess he's around 15, 16, maybe 17 years old. But we know he's high school age because that's what they tell us in the show. And I think I like Harrison as a character, as an adult. You know, he's trying to discover what happened with his dad. He wanted to know why he was left behind. You know, one thing about Harrison is he does have his siblings, you know. It'll be good for him to reconnect with those siblings one day. I don't know if he's going to do it in this season or not, but I would like the family to get together at some point, even without Dexter. But I like to see Harrison kind of succeed in life with or without Dexter. You can tell he has some issues. We're looking for the guy Matt. Like you said, they arrive on the stream, and all hex break loose. But tell us what happens then.
Somehow he ends up, covering all of it up. He goes back to the crime scene where, Matt killed that deer. And then he, tells his son, hey, go let them know that we found this. And he goes and he tries to cover it up. And then his sister's telling him, hey, they're going to find out, blah, blah, blah. And then you see the side of him, because you don't know how his son is. But then he talks to the kids like nothing. He's way different from how Dexter was.
Yeah, he's actually, like they said, a good kid. He's trying to figure out the world. He had problems with addiction. He just wants to be loved, man, like everybody. And
he has some. I feel like he's done stuff though, because he broke into that place.
Yeah, I won't be surprised if they kind of end up leading towards trying to accuse his son of being the murderer of Matt. You know, because he kind of arrives around the same time. He doesn't really have an alibi. You know, he has these skills. He uses a knife.
Yeah.
The deer neck was sliced. So I think they could lead up to that, and Dexter's going to have to figure out a way to
get him out of it.
Yeah, get him out of it.
So, I mean, it gave me the same intensity of hopefully he doesn't get caught. And then right when they were going to, they're like, okay, he ran away, he's gone. The dad comes around and says, no, I've been there for you. You should be there for me. And then it's now he might get caught. I like how the ending, they're talking and they're chatting up. Right underneath is the sun.
Yeah, so basically, he actually does his Dexter thing. He gets everybody to believe the story. For some reason, his dad cares about his son, but he wasn't there the whole search. So right when everybody's about to give up, the dad shows up. Guys, I need you to help look for my jerk of a son. At that scene, like you said, they kind of pan down. Because we didn't know where the body was at. You pan down and you figure, oh, it's right here underneath the fireplace.
Yeah.
Whoa. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens with this. It's kind of crazy. And it's a 10-episode season.
I think it was 8.
I looked online, it was 10.
Oh, okay, 10. That's good. Give me 2 more episodes.
But you never know. Online can be lying to us.
It's not enough.
It said 10, but I heard 8. We'll find out when it's over with. You guys said we get 10. Well, we only got 7. But yeah, I think it was good, man. If you're a Dexter fan, let us know. How are you enjoying it so far? Because I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, me too. I'm excited. Like, I was like, oh, it was too good to be true. Like, that he's all like, yeah, I got this. And then dad comes along and it's like, okay. Like, messes up the plans. But now we gotta see how it goes. And there's like this scene where it's like this girl locked up in her room. Is there something going on in that town?
Yeah, because basically, they were talking about the missing girls and everything like that. They're just basically setting up for Dexter to kind of fight another serial killer. You know the routine.
Yeah.
There's another serial killer out there, and Dexter has to save them and make everything right with the world. So,
but yeah, that's why I was like, wait, this is an actual serial killer in there.
Another one.
Yeah. So
it'll be interesting to see how it goes. So yeah, that's our review on it. Anything else you want to add?
Let us know what you think. You're into it? You're not into it?
Did it bring that nostalgia back over the old episodes? Because I didn't really like the final season, man.
And so they brought this one up.
Yeah, I feel like they got to make it right. I get that he had to go through all the pain and peril because he wasn't a good person. But I want to see him succeed.
Yeah, we shall see.
On a happy note. Because at the end of the day, this is just fiction. Write it before we can be happy, man. At least for Harrison, at the very least.
Yeah.
All right, folks. Until next time, we're out. Peace.
Peace.